What about losing though? So I hear people talk about, how they love losing, how they hate losing. Where do you kind of stand on the whole is losing good, is losing bad type?
Aside from my soul,
Did you see my munchkin out there?
I did, yeah.
She's out of school, and her camp doesn't start until next week. So this week, I was like, kid, you're gonna be a realtor.
So I guess you remember the drill. We usually go live on your Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
I don't have my phone in here though.
Oh, is she using it?
She's using my phone.
Okay.
I suppose, you know what? We'll just let her come in here and watch.
Oh yeah, she can come in here.
Yeah,
We
and
bring
like
another
sit-
chair.
Yeah.
What does she want to watch?
I wouldn't.
She want to watch TV? Would she prefer to watch cartoons?
Let me ask her.
This kind of. Sorry.
Do you want to come in here and watch us shoot the show, or do you want to watch TV? I need my phone, so you don't need to. You want to watch TV? Oh no, this is Spectrum. This isn't their TV.
So what channel is that though? What is it? Is it a cartoon channel or?
It's like Disney Channel.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. Disney right there. Is that what you
You
want?
want Disney or Nick?
Disney.
All right, there you go.
Is this one right here?
Yeah.
Big City Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Greens.
Yeah.
And then Jesse will come on.
Ah, Jesse.
I do
Hey,
like Jesse.
Jesse.
I do actually like Jesse a lot.
Have you ever watched?
I grew up watching that. I grew up with my kids.
With your kids watching Hey Jesse.
Have you ever watched that Bunked show?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen every episode.
I've watched all the episodes of Jesse and Bunked 2 times.
Yeah, that's my niece and
You know how
nephews.
to work a TV, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there's your volume up and down. There's your guide.
Wait, so is there actually a monster? Because I never got to that episode. I know I said I saw all of them,
Yeah.
but there is a monster. Oh man, I need to finish it. Because like they left me on a cliffhanger, and then they're like, "Let's watch something else." I was like, "I want to find out if there's a monster or
Oh
not."
no, trust me.
bonding
He goes
with
home to
my
watch
9-year-old.
tunes and.
Yeah.
My kid is so easy. Both of my kids are so easy. Like
Yeah, man.
I raised my kids like this world is tough.
Yeah.
Tough shit kids. So get with it, okay?
Uh-huh.
And they
That's a good lesson for them to learn.
Are we good, Brandon?
Oh yeah, I'm already watching the show.
Oh, you're already watching.
Oh, you're watching us. Oh, hi Brandon.
So we're already actually live on our cameras, your camera, and we have our vlog cameras going.
So let's go. What's up?
All right, Alexa, off. 1 for 1 today.
Did you listen?
1 for 1 today.
Oh.
I love it. I'm good. Guys, I'm so excited. We got Chauncey Pham who stops by today. This is the 82nd episode of the Bob Mortgage Jam Session.
82.
82 of these jam sessions. Oh, I got to turn off my noisemaker.
And this
on
is
my
what?
computer.
I think this is my third.
Yeah, you're up there. I mean,
I think this is my third or fourth.
It is. You got great content, man. I'm excited to have you back. I want to talk about some different things. So it's a mindset that the back's against the wall. You got to come out swinging to make it happen.
Absolutely.
And to be successful as an entrepreneur, do you feel the best? I guess that would be the best trait is the frame of mind that you're in, but then the willingness to win at all cost.
Absolutely.
You feel like that's a trait that you have to.
You have to have that.
What about losing though? So I hear people talk about, how they love losing, how they hate losing. Where do you kind of stand on the whole is losing good, is losing bad type?
I don't lose. I mean.
You don't lose.
I don't lose because. So, I try not to set. There's only winning and losing if there's an expectation.
Okay.
If you don't have an expectation for other people around you, then of course they can't fail you because you never had an expectation of them to begin with.
Well, you'll always be disappointed.
Or you'll always be disappointed. And as for yourself, the lessons that come, the outcomes that come regardless of the situation and whether it's favorable and it's something that makes you happy or it's not, it's an experience that you're going to use to propel you to the next level anyway.
So I completely agree. Now I do look at wins and losses just because of my sports
Right.
background and everything
Right.
like that. I mean, where there's always a win and a winner and a loser when you're thinking about it in sports, right? But how I took that into entrepreneurship was because I grew up hating losing. I absolutely hate to lose. But then some wise coach along the way taught me that you can only learn from losing.
Right.
And I had to flip the switch, and now I understand it a whole lot better as an entrepreneur, what they were teaching me. Back then, they didn't say it the same way because I just don't think the terminology was used the way it is.
Right.
It's not as sexy,
Right.
or it's more sexy today than it was back then, which is, you lose, but you learn.
Right.
And then that way you can improve so you don't lose again the next time, right? So
Absolutely.
you never do ever lose.
You don't ever really lose.
But I hate it. I hate getting beat. I mean,
Right.
I look at it. If I lose a deal, right? I have all these successes, 26,000 loans plus provided to families.
But
I forget
one
about
deal.
That one deal that we lost, man. I'm all on my team.
Why did
What
we lose it? What do we do?
Because I'm trying to learn. Because
Right.
I hate it.
Right.
But I'm trying to learn from it. I don't remember this. I remember this. And it's like, oh my God, how do we improve this? What do we need to do there? And I'm going down that rabbit hole. And my team's like, Bob, chillax. It's okay. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I hated this.
And
right? But I'm learning.
Yeah, it
right?
doesn't get to me like that. I just whatever, move on.
So if you have that, then what's holding you back from accomplishing everything that you want to accomplish?
Me.
Okay.
Me and time.
You and time.
That's it. There's nothing else that's anything. And I'm one of those people, like, I literally think that, which people think I'm crazy because I legit throw stuff out and I'm like, I'm going to do that. And I did it. I had a friend that said that. And she said, you know, a couple years ago when you said you were going to quit your job and do real estate, I thought you were crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were nuts. And she was like, and look, you know, kind of where you are now. You know, I've had an older kind of mentor at one point when I expressed a few months ago kind of like what the next step is for me and what I'm thinking in terms of. And she's, don't get crazy. Don't get greedy. You know, calm down.
Right.
And so I legit think that big. And I didn't always. But being in real estate, I see it.
But how did you start? Okay, you didn't. And
I didn't.
So there had to be, what did you do? Was there anything specifically that you did to start believing in yourself that you could?
This is going to sound really bad. But you know that I have to just be honest.
Yeah.
So getting into real estate, of course, opens you up to all of these people that are at these crazy levels of success. And when you meet them, you expect to be extremely impressed. Because, like, man, that person does, like,
Right.
$500 million of real estate a year, you know, in the Dallas, that's nuts. And you meet them, and it's like, womp, womp, womp. And legit, when I got in this business and started seeing these people at levels far beyond anything I've ever thought that I could do,
Yeah.
and I saw them do it, it's a piece of cake. I can do this in my sleep.
Right.
And so I think that we, looking on the outside, before you kind of get into things and you start meeting people at the levels of life that you want to be at, you have this preconceived notion of who they are, how brilliant they're Einstein, that they're not just normal humans that outworked you.
Hell,
right?
some people you don't even meet. You just see it on IG or Facebook,
Right.
and they're projecting what they want you to think and feel.
Exactly.
So you buy into that.
And you buy into it. And then you meet them and you realize there's nothing extraordinary about them. But they obviously have the mindset. They obviously have the processes. They've put in the time, and where everyone else fell short and stopped, they pushed through those barriers and those walls and kept going. And I just understood at that moment, the more I kept meeting these people, like, these are just normal, everyday people just like me. Like, they like something weird, like I like weird things. They, you know, have struggles just like I have struggles, and they're just humans. And when I embraced that, I was like, hell, if they can do it, I can do it.
And so that was the moment where
Absolutely.
you found, I mean, you already had it, but you found the belief in yourself that you could accomplish it. Then it was pulling back into your past, and whether that's the debate, the boiler room, the process piece, you had to still, because those people, while you realize they're just normal people that had the same fun facts and struggles and all that kind of stuff, they do have a process and a system. It just
Right.
didn't happen accidentally.
No.
So then you had to go move into that part of your
Correct.
background.
Right.
Man, I knew this was going to be good. I wanted to change up some questions, a little Q&A, get you a little off balance on some stuff.
You can't get me off balance,
I know,
Bob.
I tried. I can't. I do. Boom. Hey guys, thank you so much for hanging in here with this awesome Chauncey Fam Jam session, the 82nd. I really do appreciate you lending us your eyes and ears. Have an amazing day, and most importantly, go make somebody else's day even better. Take care.
Thank you.
Hey, appreciate it. What do you like to do? What's your favorite thing to do?
Infamous triumphs for the baseball team. Crafts.
Crafts? You like to do crafts. What do you like to make?